When you're purchasing these homes, you may find that there's all different types of properties available for you on the market. There's repossessed homes, which are foreclosures, REO, bank-owned properties. That's what we refer to them as, distressed sales. There's short sales, and the difference between the two is that an REO foreclosed property has gone through the complete process of foreclosure. The bank is now the owner, and the bank has the legal rights to sell the property. Those are my personal favorites because you make an offer to the bank, you get an answer within a reasonable amount of time, and you know what you're doing. The next option are short sales. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of them. Number one, the agent who is listing the home as a short sale really needs to know what they're doing. And so if I do look at a short sale property, I make sure that whoever the listing agent is an experienced short sale agent. What it means basically is that the borrower or the homeowner is behind in the payments, or maybe they owe more money than what they could sell it for. And so they've contacted the bank and said, listen, we're in trouble. We need to sell the house. If we continue to properly market the house, will you write off and sell it short of the mortgage that is owned on the house? So not only are you requiring the bank's participation in a home that they don't own, you also are requiring the homeowner's participation, and most of the time there's nothing in it for them. They're not going to be getting any money, but they have to go through all this process of agreeing with filling out the paperwork and doing everything they should. So you can see that it's a very lengthy process. I've had buyers that put bids on short sale property before, and a year later we still don't have an answer on it. So I'm not saying don't do them. I personally, at this moment, don't typically bid on short sales just because you get wrapped up in a lot of paperwork and red tape, and a lot of times those homes end up going to foreclosure anyway. But we have had some new companies come on the market recently that are loss mitigation companies, and there's a few realtors around town that kind of specialize in short sales. And when I see that they are doing those properties, I'm more likely to encourage investors to take a look at them because we might make it to the closing table. So those are the difference between foreclosed properties and short sale properties. Now, another option would be the auction, going to the auction. I personally haven't gotten very involved in that myself either. If you've ever been to any auction, that's my personal opinion of how they go. I've stood on the lawn of an auction house before and watched it over and over get bid up way higher than what I personally would have paid for the property. So that's been my experience there. Maybe I'll know more about that to share with you later. I'll be continuing my series on buying properties for flipping, buying properties for holding in a landlord position, and sharing some of my experiences with you along the way. And I hope that it gives you a lot of good information and piques your interest in growing your wealth through owning properties in the state of Oklahoma. Thank you. And one more thing before you go. See down there in the right-hand corner, the big red button that says subscribe? Click it and you'll get an email from me every time I upload a new video regarding investing, purchasing, and selling real estate in Oklahoma. Thanks.